Chief KOTI is my name, and thank you so much for joining us here on yet another exciting edition of the Tourism Updates. And the COVID-19 pandemic has been such a headache for all nations, and tourism has been one of the most affected sectors. And in Zimbabwe, the Zimbabwe Tourism Authority has been hard at work trying to enforce the protocols and guidelines that were set by the World Health Organization. Mr. Givmochi Dzidzi, who is the acting chief executive of the Zimbabwe Tourism Authority, together with his team, were out and about in the city of Harare, particularly with the restaurants, monitoring the adherence and the compliance of the restaurants to the guidelines and protocols that were set by the World Health Organization, together with the Ministry of Health and Childcare.
Restaurants have been allowed to accept sit-in clients, and in that regard, it is incumbent upon us as a tourism authority to ensure compliance with the requirements of the state statutory instrument and also the protocols and guidelines that were approved by government just a few weeks back. So this exercise involves our quality assurance executives visiting all the operators throughout the country.
There is a general understanding from the operators that there is need for them to adhere to these particular rules and regulations that have been set by the Government of Zimbabwe after having allowed them to operate at 50% capacity as far as sitting business is concerned. Here's Alan Gava, who is one of the operators within the city of Harare.
As a restaurant, we are so happy with the 50% occupants which were allowed, but we are also quite aware of the risk of COVID. So as a restaurant, we are definitely trying to adhere to the Zimbabwe Tourism Authority guidelines, where we have to space our customers to minimize the risk of COVID. So definitely, yes, we are happy with that, and we are very aware of the risk, and we definitely have to follow the guidelines, and we are also encouraging other operators or restaurants to adhere to these rules, because definitely Zimbabwe has been doing well so far comparing to our neighbors, and we need to adhere to those rules.
We also caught up with one of the operators, Mr. Wollman.
It's very difficult for all our colleagues in the industry. As you can see, we've done our distancing. Table to table is very much distant, about 4.5 meters. We try to do the same thing on the tables, so that we are at least 1.5 meters away from each other. As you came in, we sanitize, you have your hand wash areas.
Well, there is a general need for one to be able to focus on their personal hygiene and improve it. And this is the clarion call that the Zimbabwe Tourism Authority has been giving to the industry in its totality, and also to its patrons that are going to these restaurants. Let us be careful, observe our social distancing, wash our hands as much as we can. This is the message that is coming from the Zimbabwe Tourism Authority. It is the Tourism Updates, and we'll be back with more of what is happening within the tourism sector in this beautiful land of Zimbabwe, a world of wonders. My name is Chief KOTI, and